Classification and periodicity of elements. Earlier attempts to classify the elements. Many attempts were made to classify the known elements from time to time. These are Prout's hypothesis, Daubenier's triads, Newland's law of octaves, Lothar-Meyer's atomic volume curve, Mendeleev's periodic table, etc. The properties of elements are periodic functions of their atomic weights and modern periodic law. Modern periodic law and the present form of periodic table. Henry Moseley showed that the atomic number is more a fundamental property of an element than its atomic mass and formulated modern periodic law. The modern periodic law can be stated as the physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic numbers. The table contains 7 periods and 18 groups. The concept of subgroup A and B is removed and the groups are given numbers from 1 to 18. The name of 0 group is changed to 18th group. Classification of elements. Depending upon the orbital in which the last electron enters, the elements are classified as follows. S-block elements. Group 1 alkali metals and Group 2 alkaline earth metals belong to this block. Their last electron enters into the s orbital. The general electronic configuration is ns1 or 2. P-block elements. The groups 13 to 18 excluding helium belong to this group. Their last electron enters into the p-block. Their general electronic configuration is ns2 np1 to 6. The S and p-block elements constitutively are called representative elements or main group elements. The D-block elements. Elements from group 3rd to 12th in periodic table belong to D-block and the last electron enters into the D-block. The general electronic configuration is n-1 d1 to 10 ns0 to 2. Two outermost shells of D-block elements are incomplete. F-block elements. General electronic configuration is n-2 f1 to 14 n-1 d0 to 1 ns2. The last electron enters into the f orbital. The two series constitute of F-block, that is 4f and 5f, lanthanoids and actinoids. These are also known as rare earth metals. Here we come into accordance with diagonal relationship, that is the first member of each group of S and P block elements shows different characteristics from the rest of the others of the same group. However, the first 3 elements of the second period, that is lithium, beryllium and boron, show diagonal similarity with elements magnesium, aluminum and silicon of third period placed on the right hand side. This is called diagonal relationship. Periodic trends in properties of elements. The elements in the periodic table are arranged in the order of increasing atomic numbers. All of these elements display several other trends and we can use the periodic law and table for formation to predict their chemical, physical and atomic properties. A few of them are discussed below. The atomic radius. The atomic radius is defined as the distance from the center of the nucleus to the outermost shell containing the electrons. It is referred to both covalent or metallic radius depending on whether the element is a non-metal or a metal. Covalent radius. In a homodiatomic molecule, that is AA, the radius is given by dAA by 2. dAA is the bond length or the distance between the two covalently bonded atoms. In a heterodiatomic molecule, that is of the type AB, where Xi A and Xi B are very small, that it represents the electronegativity. The bond length is given by Ra plus Rb. If the electronegativity difference is much smaller, it is Ra plus Rb. If there is a somewhat electronegativity difference between the two heterodiatomic molecules, then the distance is given by Ra plus Rb minus 0.09 into Xi A minus Xi B, where Xi A and Xi B are the electronegativities of A and B. The metallic radius. R dash is d by 2, where r dash is the actual size of the atom and d is the distance between the adjacent metal ions in the metallic lattice. Van der Waals radius. It is mostly chosen for noble gases. R is given by d by 2. At the end of the period, the atomic radii of inert gases are exceptionally large because they don't form molecules and their radii are simply the Van der Waals radii. Covalent radius is much less than the metallic radius, that is much less than the Van der Waals radius. Ionic radius. It is the distance of the outermost shell of an ion from its nucleus is called an ionic radius. The cationic radii is always smaller than its neutral atom, while the ionic radii is greater than the neutral atom. The greater is the negative charge on the ion, larger is its radii. For example, O-2. O-2 is greater than O- is greater than O. For isoelectronic species, the ionic radii is inversely proportional to the magnitude of nuclear charge. Ionization enthalpy. It is the energy required when an electron is removed from the outermost orbit from an isolated gaseous atom so as to convert into a gaseous cation. Generally, from left to right in a period, the ionization energy increases and down the group it decreases. But in half-filled orbitals and fully filled orbitals, since they are highly stable and thus they have a high ionization enthalpy. The various factors which ionization energy varies are: it is inversely proportional to screening effect and atomic size, but is directly proportional to the nuclear charge. Helium has the highest electronegativity. Helium has the highest ionization enthalpy, and cesium has the lowest ionization enthalpy. The ionization enthalpies of inert gases are exceptionally high due to the stable electronic configuration and smaller size. Shielding or screening effect. It is the repulsion of valence electrons by the electrons in the penultimate shell to reduce the effect of nuclear charge. The screening effect is given by Z effective is Z minus sigma, where sigma is 0.35 into number of electrons in the nth shell plus 0.85 into n minus 1th shell, the number of electrons in the n minus 1th shell, plus 1 into the number of electrons in the inner shell. Electron gain enthalpy. It is the energy released when the electron is added to a neutral gaseous atom to form a gaseous ion. The electron gain enthalpy increases or becomes more negative across the period while it decreases down the group. The chlorine has highest electron affinity, but the oxidizing power of fluorine is much larger than that of chlorine. The factors affecting the electron gain enthalpy are atomic size is inversely proportional to electron gain enthalpy, and electron affinity. Electron affinity is also called as electron gain enthalpy, is directly proportional to the nuclear charge. For fluorine and oxygen atoms, since they have a small size and high charge density, they have a low electron gain enthalpy. The electron gain enthalpies of group 2 and 15 is much lower because of their stable half-filled electronic configuration, but for group 18 it is positive because of complete shell. The electronegativity. It is the tendency of an atom to attract the shared pair of electrons towards itself in a covalent bond. Fluorine is the most electronegative element and cesium is the least electronegative element. The decreasing order of electronegativity goes as follows: fluorine greater than oxygen greater than chlorine, that is much equal to that of nitrogen, greater than bromine greater than sulfur, that is much equal to carbon, greater than iodine greater than hydrogen. From left to right, the electronegativity increases, and from top to bottom, that is in the groups, the electronegativity decreases. Measurement of electronegativity. Some important scales to measure the electronegativity of elements are Pauling scale. The difference in the electronegativities of two atoms, that is Xi A minus Ib, is 0.102 into root delta. where delta is the actual bond energy minus bond energy for 100% covalent bond to be formed. Mulliken's scale. Representation of Mulliken's scale is ionization energy plus electron affinity by 2. It has a units of electron volts. For noble gases, this value is taken as 0. Now let us see the chemical reactivity. The reactivity of metals increases with decrease in ionization energy and electronegativity and increase with atomic radii and electropositive character. The reactivity of nonmetals increases with increase in electronegativity and electron gain enthalpy and decrease with increase in atomic radii. On moving down the group, the reactivity of metals increases while for nonmetals it decreases. The reactivity of metals decreases while the reactivity of nonmetals increases across the period. The reducing character of the elements increases down the group. The oxidizing character of the elements decreases down the group. The alkali metals are most reactive, strongest reducing agents and have a low ionization enthalpy. Whereas the halogens are most reactive, strongest oxidizing agents and have a higher ionization enthalpy. The metals form basic oxides while the nonmetals form acidic oxides. The basic strength of the oxides or hydroxides increases down the group. The acidic nature of oxides increases along the period. Almost all the metallic oxides are basic, but ZnO and Al2O3 are amphoteric. Similarly, non-metal oxides are acidic, but CO, N2O and NO are neutral. Cl2O7 is the most acidic oxide. Thank you.